Okay, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mic check, 1, 2, 3. That's working. Thank you very much for stopping in, hanging out, and having fun on this Tuesday outside of Olympia, Washington. I'm your host, Jimbo Jitsu. We're going to be starting City Skylines, a new map. We're just going to do this day one, and we're basically using no mods and just a few buildings or assets. So if you've just picked up the game, you should be able to follow along very well to this stream. I got a little bit of technical difficulties going on with my chat cell phone situation, so we're going to try it again. Actually, I don't need to, on this game I don't need to worry about my reading chat off of my cell phone. I can do minimize screen, windowed screen, and check it out just by having it under my stream overlay thing. So, we've got arid planes, which means there's no boats coming into this map. That is kind of different for me. I do enjoy the shipping lane aspect of the game. So this will be fun. It should be relatively flat. It's called Arid Planes. There's some hills right off the bat, so much for that. Now they're just hills compared to most maps, I believe. Let's go look around. Real quick spin here. There's some hills, big hills over there, but I guess it's more level than most maps, I don't know. Not sure about that. Anyways, we're starting off with 70,000 cash and not much else going on. So we need to build our profit center first, which we're just going to do by filling in this section here to start with, and then we'll fill in the whole map, and then we'll go from there. But we're going to try and keep this more of a rural town kind of section of the map. This is my theory to start with. Okay, so we got outgoing and incoming traffic. And we have no technology, so this is basically a brand new start of the game if you just started playing. And I'll use one-way traffic later on. Just want to make a nice big roundabout to start with. Because it's two-way, we don't need to really worry about connecting from here to here. We'll do it anyways. Alright, and then we need to get some water and some power to this area. Which is over here, water, which way is the water flowing? Question, Jimbo. Probably from top to bottom. That's okay. We got got 65,000 cash left, so we're doing alright. I think I've played this map once before. This river setup kind of looks familiar. Where we're going to put our power, water, and all that good stuff. Oh good, I thought there'd be a nice wind here, but let's get as close to the freeway as possible. $8 miles an hour, that's a good start. Good enough for a start at least, I should say. Right click doesn't get rid of that, okay. It's a different game. So the water, we need, we're going to use this asset, which is Chateau d'Eau. And we're going to put it right next to the power generation windmills because they don't create pollution. Does not work still. And then I have this other asset that's a non-pollusive sewage plant. We're going to use that. Oh, that right click is just killing me. Right click deselects what you're doing, but it doesn't get rid of the tool. Got it. Okay, there's our sewer and water. Oh, I've got one ways now. Make a nice slow curve along the river here. Do we have... No, we don't have that tool unlocked yet, so we'll just keep building this way. I wanted to look at my resources to see what resources were where. No big deal. This will be the frontage street. Too much of a curvature for that my liking, so we did that little trick. If you didn't know that, basically if you don't like how your curve's going, you unselect that, so you can, it's in this mode, and then you say I want to curve from starting over here, or you can do it all the way to like right there, so it's less of a curve. See how small that is, and then if you start from over here, you got a huge curve. And I basically want it straight. We're going to head off towards that roundabout over there. So this will be a residential zone to start with. don't want any roads closer than that. We'll grab this snap point for this road. And that'll just help for traffic jams in the future, having this much space between intersections. And they're three-way intersections, not four-way intersections. That also helps. For some reason, a four-way intersection is too hard to calculate in this game, and it messes up traffic horribly. Like most cities, they've never heard of time stoplights, so they don't work very well either. Okay, so we've got everything set up. We just need to get some zoning in. We only have low density residential, and this is such a small zone, we're just going to fill it all in. Oops. I need to remember that I'm starting the game out. So if I zone all that in, what will happen is a bunch of people come in where there's no power, and I'll create problems for myself right off the bat. So we need to look at where the power starts. So it only comes out to here. So we need to put our zoning over here. And we need to start the game. So we got power, water, sewer. All we need to do is put in the rest of the amenities once they are available to us. We're a little bit close to the, oh, I need to check my water. Yeah, as long as I stay on this side of the road, I have water. Looks like the river turns. We're going to try and keep a straight line as best. Well, we're not straight, so there's no reason to try and keep it. Just looking at the border here, like on it, normally I go like this down the border and work my way out from there. So it doesn't make a bunch of weird gaps and holes in your city water distribution. Alright, not a lot of excitement going on in this film. Then what do? I zone right where I say there's no water. Just need more coffee actually. Pretty sure that's my problem. Well, don't get too far ahead of these guys. Another asset I have, which is a building, is a small power, small police station, a small fire station, and I have some unique garbage facilities. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and put a commercial zone right there. We don't put a lot of commercial in with residential because even the small commercial brings trucks into your traffic situation. Gotta drink some coffee. Alright, so even though they don't bring a lot of trucks, they will bring trucks. So if you do too much in your residential zones, you'll have a whole bunch of traffic jams. So keep your commercials separated from your residential and you'll be fine. I like the idea of there's a corner store someplace there, so I do that. Sometimes people just like to walk to the store, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. But we need to get the commercial going along the freeway area and where the noise and pollution happens. And we'll let it turn into residential. And these guys are going to want jobs pretty soon. which will be this side of the freeway. To check my water. How's the power going? We are way cool on the power, way cool on the water and sewer. Just gotta develop the population so we can get unlock our items. I'm just leaving that for a commercial zone in the future. Because it'll make my skyline a little different. Speaking of skyline, what's our sound effects? Do we have options? Audio. Okay, nothing to turn off copyrighted music. I just want to check. Some games have that option. I know this has a radio, but I appear to have it turned off, it sounds like, so I don't have to worry about them playing copyrighted stuff on my stream. Filled in the water over here so we can start zoning that too. I really feel a sneeze coming on, so I keep pausing my conversation here, but it stops when I pause speaking. It stops. My urge to sneeze stops. Man, what a pain. Just get it over with and sneeze so I can turn my mic off and sneeze, and okay, now it's gone away completely. Yeehaw. So we really have no buildings we can do. We just have to keep adding residentials, and yes, we have everything zoned. Everything zoned is covered in water, so we can actually be more aggressive on this. We're going to want to put a school in right about here, so we won't zone that area. Actually, this is a broken up area in the zoning, so we'll skip that. Put this elementary school in there. There comes that sneeze again. There goes that sneeze again. You son of a gun. Oh, we got dirty pollution happening there, and that's okay. You gotta have a little bit of dirty pollution someplace in your city, otherwise you don't get those variety of industries. But for the rest of it, oops. I keep right-clicking to get rid of it. You gotta hit escape. For the rest of it, we're gonna, once we develop the ability to district stuff, we'll change this from, well, we won't change it, we'll make the rest of it agriculture, which can be anywhere, even if you don't have good agriculture resources, or forestry. And you can make forestry a good resource by planting trees around your zone and in your zone. So those two are non-pollutive industries right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat. This is the first ones you can access. So look at that. We got worker problems, shortages. Not enough workers. Well, let's get the zone. Well, we've got, I mean, we can't really zone more residential. Because we can unzone this so we don't exasperate the problem. It's funny. It didn't request it, but I zoned it in, and now there's not enough workers because they're building commercial buildings, even though there's not enough demand for it. And this is the keep on swimming, 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 let time pass part of the show. As we let the city develop. I guess we can turn off the zone part. There, it's a little better view. Not much of a view. It's low-rise buildings all over the place, carpet bombed to make income generation. Actually, one of the few times that when I do carpet bomb zoning, until I get to really having a lot of money. What's our goals here anyways? We need to generate more income. Well, we got income 5,000 coming in now. And you can adjust these things down to meet your demand and up to meet your demand, but I don't do that because it causes problems when you forget what you've done, and then you're not generating stuff or supplying stuff, and it's just I just leave the set as default. Okay, abandoned because they had no workers. So you just come by with your plow and your bulldozer and take out those buildings. You don't have to, they'll eventually rezone themselves, but it'll take a while. Bulldoze them and somebody will come along and build a new building whenever they get the computer code to do so. So basically we're going to fill in from here to here with housing development, just like this, circle, 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 circle. And the key is not to bring them, too many of them out into this road, so that's going to be a kind of a trick too. I didn't think about that. It's real easy to go side and come this way, but not circle after circle after circle. I got no money, I'm at negative income. Oh no, I can't build anything. Good thing I got everything set up. And we're generating 9,000 a pop, so why do I have a negative? Does it say minus 9,000? Cities in bankruptcy, you must cut services by shutting them down or raise taxes. Oh right, I forgot to raise the taxes. You can raise them to 12%. Should I get a bailout of $50,000? Sure, don't worry about that a bit. I've had 3 bailouts before. But yeah, taxes, I can't set my taxes yet. Right? That's a different screen. having a brain fart exactly where you do raise those taxes at. I think it's here, it's just another taxes. Yeah, it's closed right now. Till the city gets bigger. So they give you advice to do something you can't do right off the bat. It's pretty funny. What I don't get is why is my bank balance still negative if I'm freaking bringing in that much money? I need to look at that better. Okay, so my expenses exceed my income by a lot. What are my expenses? Water and roads and power, that's it. That's... Oh, we're not getting any income over here yet. It's all zeroed out. We only have a little bit of income from commercial. Why do we have income from residential? That should be... That's weird. That's a bug. I should have money coming in. Well, that'll be interesting. I mean, if they don't give me taxes from the residential, I got no way to make money except commercial. Kinda SOL, aren't I? Put one windmill in there. No, I'm still not getting any income from residential. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, without the income, I mean, it should be in the hundreds, if not thousands. Huh. Game be broken, man. I mean, I really don't know what to do to make income if it's not going to count my residentials. There's no demand for anything else. We'll play this along for a little bit to see if the game fixes itself. If not, I'll just simply start a new map. Or play a different game because it's broke and not fixable. That's just very weird. Sorry, I shortchanged myself on this end. It's not as long as the other one, didn't notice that. I'm still distraught with not getting any income from residentials. Nothing. Disappointing indeed. You make all your money off of residential, so for there not not to be any residentials. Leave space over here for the next school. Gotta wait for the zoning too. Yeah, I'm just going bigger in debt or losing more money because it's not calculating the residentials. I guess this is a bug. So let's clip it. See, oh, money's starting to come in from residential finally. Why did that take so long? That is weird, and it's not very much money. That's a bug. I mean, it should be giving you your taxes. I've got so few commercial buildings. Anyways, let's just get along with commercial building zoning since there's demand now. Well, there's no workers, so they're closing down as soon as they're built for a while. I'm gonna put a school on this side actually, so we'll just zone this in. Hopefully not get rid of the power. We've got to go delete these buildings so we can put new ones in. In case you didn't know, what this means is there's no workers and they abandoned this building. Why are you on? Hit escape. See? Abandoned. And if you catch the message like when it's here, it says not enough workers. So you know because there's not enough workers, they're going to eventually abandon that building. But until they do, it's giving you income at least. That is so weird. Still not making any money off of the frickin', I mean, look at the zoning here. There's a couple buildings in commercial, the rest of it's residential, and I'm not making anything off of residential. I can't adjust my taxes, so I'm not sure what's going on with the game. It didn't do this last time I played. And if it doesn't start generating income soon, I'm just going to stop playing because I'm going to lose this game. There's nothing I can do about it without it taxing people appropriately. I don't know. Don't know. Never had this problem before. It's very disappointing. A little mom and pop store down here, or I don't have enough workers. Dino Oil, a little gas station. Which is weird that it's generating more taxes than the residential. That's just such a trip. It's still not doing it. They must have, there must be some sort of bug. Usually residential is like 60% of your income generation. Quiet corner shop, not enough workers. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You got all this residential, they're not going to work, and they're not paying taxes, so watch me lose the game. No schools for you guys. I need the money. Don't care what your skyline looks like. Weekly income just went down because I added that little bit of water pipe. And my income from residential is gone again. So let's clip this as a bug so I can quit the game and not play it again until they fix it. I gotta get to my browser. Clip. Gonna hear me talk as I fix the clip. And now my weekly income just went down because I added that little bit of water pipe. And my income from residential is gone again. So let's clip this as a bug so I can quit the game and not play it again until they fix it. I gotta get to my browser. I gotta get... And now my weekly income just went down because I added that little bit of water pipe. And my income from residential is gone again. So let's clip this as a bug so I can quit the game and not play it again until they fix it. Okay, Twitch is doing its thing. I'm actually gonna do what you always do in computer bugs, and that's restart the game. There's the clip. That'll basically timestamp when I stopped playing the game to play the game and started playing the game to fix the bug, or explore the bug. So, save game. Buggy stream. Quit game. Return to main menu. We'll have to test, we're going to test this in phases. We're going to quit to main menu, and then we'll start it up again. And if the bug's still there, we'll quit to desktop, start the game up again, and see if it's still there again. And if it is, it's not something to do with my computer starting the game kind of thing. It's a hard-coded bug that, wow, I just gotta say wow. We're gonna go ahead and do the load instead of continue, so we can eliminate as many instances of possible bugginess in the game as possible. So you can see on the list, I have the DLC asset checker, and it's telling me which, wow, why are all those things missing? This is a freaking vanilla map. Iron fence and stuff. I didn't have those problems last time I played this game, so somebody's assets messed up. Also, I have some different park assets and some stuff like that I picked up for extra graphics and stuff like that. Some of them out there is like almost free to use them, so it's kind of cheating. And where's my game? It's just a blue screen now. There's absolutely nothing in this game save. That's an interesting bug all in itself. To use them, so it's kind of cheating. And there's absolutely nothing in this game save. That's an interesting bug all in itself. There's absolutely nothing in this game. There's absolutely nothing in this game save. Okay, so is my mic still on? Okay, I'm just gonna close it out. Oh, actually, yeah, hitting escape doesn't do anything. It's a hard lock bug. Nothing works. I'm gonna close the game window, and that didn't work. Oh, there it goes. Took a while, and that's not closing well. It's left basically. There's a graphic draw of the window still up on my screen, even though the window's gone. There it goes. Wow, this is, wow. It's only been a week since I played this too. Where's my Steam? Doesn't have the resume option in play. That's kind of weird. So the whole save game is kind of messed up, it looks like, and not there. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's the resume button. I was just spacing that one out, I guess. So buggy stream, and it says Westdale, which Arid Planes was the map I selected. So that's interesting. Oh, yeah, my save game didn't save. I'm opening up a different game map. That's why it said Westdale. So everything I did didn't work, and it was buggy, and wow, what a bummer. 44 minutes of gameplay gone. Solidini. I need to go find those assets and delete them. Well, that's funny. It is the map I selected. No wonder it didn't look like Arid Planes. And let's look at the income. Still no income coming in from the residential zone. Start the game. And we have a negative income, negative balance. Nope, no income. Alright, clip that. Third bug. This is why people should hire game testers in their company. It's just bullshit. Start the game. And we have a negative income, negative balance. Nope, no income. Alright, clip that. Third bug. This is why people should hire game testers in their company. It's bullshit. Start the game. Start the game. Alright. I'm going to take a couple minute break and stream something else once I get my thoughts and wits about me. Thank you all for stopping and hanging out, having fun. I do appreciate y'all. And we'll be back as soon as I get things figured out. Peace, love, and prosperity in your lives. Until we meet again, this is Jimbo.